How you doing, everybody? It's Joe Vargas, your friendly neighborhood insurance guy. Welcome to Whole Life Wednesday. It is May 21st, 2025, and I got a 2-for-1 deal for you guys. So, whole life policy, it's pretty much meant to protect like your entire world, yourself, your assets, your family, kids, your spouse. And whole life policies don't have to sound complicated. Knowing what you are getting protected for, the amount, in terms of the amount, that can easily be um, calculated, per se, uh, to find out how much do you really need so your family can move on comfortably. So if you pass away, so there's you have to account for everything that you're paying on, everything that you're bringing in, because you don't want your family to suffer when you're gone, especially if you're the breadwinner of the family and your spouse is the stay-at-home parent. Um, if you're the breadwinner and you pass away, guess what? Bills are still going to pile on. Rent, mortgage is still going to be due, and you don't want your family to be left out in the cold, homeless, seeking help from family. You want them protected. You don't want them to go through all that grief because they're still getting over the fact that you're gone, and you don't want to put any more suffering onto them. So the way it works, a whole life policy, you pretty much sit down with an agent where they go through a needs analysis and they find out how much do you really need to be covered for, how much is your net worth, pretty much. So in case you do pass away, uh, they'll be covered, they'll be protected. Now, here's a second part to a whole life policy. They accumulate cash value that you can borrow from. If you ever need it for some, whatever reason, if your water heater goes out, uh, your car breaks down, and you need a down payment for another one down the road, your kids, go to college. Well, you can pull a loan from the cash value. Now, the cool part about this loan is that rather than going to a bank or a credit union or wherever, where they charge crazy amount of interest, and you almost like 20-25% interest if you're lucky. Whole life policy cash value loans, they range from like 5 to 8% generally. That's way better than a 20-25% interest rate from a bank, or like these online loans where you're pre-approved or whatever, but based on your credit, they can probably charge interest like 50 or 75% or whatever. you know I would rather, obviously, the cash value loan would be the best bet here. So not only do you get a death benefit from a whole life policy, you do get living benefits, to help yourself, to help your family out. So that's it for a Whole Life Wednesday from me. If you're interested in a whole life policy, if you're looking to protect yourself, your family, your assets, and prevent them from going through hell, after they lose you, get in touch with me. My link is in the bio. Let's act today. Get yourself covered. Get your family protected. See you tomorrow for Term Thursday. Take care, guys.